his life this week. You see, I think it was sometimes on Saturday evening that we had a session on Kunle's platform, our main Kunle, and we had a session about leadership. Cut long story short, we've been on this for about 16 to 17 months, and I identified 3 platforms that I actually thought, I believe that they host are influencers at the same time as people who can settle score, people who can be neutral and do the best they can to dampen temper. Someone is making noise there. I'm AMA. You need to mute yourself, please. It's too much noise. Right? So you dampen that temper. And I managed to sum 3 platforms up. We're talking about leadership. We're talking about issues, where issues, scores are settled, and you find these individuals to be as neutral as they can, even though when you have the number of followers they do have, it becomes extremely difficult to please everybody. Paparano's platform, number 1, not in any order, but Paparano's platform, MFM's platform, and Oloriebi's platform. Those 3 platforms. And they obviously pull their crowd. And it's not about crowd pulling. It's about the topic. It's about the subject. It's about a fight. It's about a settlement. It's about anything anyone has to add to this process. Now, talking about Paparano, and that guy obviously came with a new subject, which is interesting. And I really, really have to give it to him that, and Paparano at the same time. It wasn't too hard on Paparano, and Paparano really allowed him to get it out completely. And then Sakuma went in there, contrary to that. He went in there heavy-handed, but at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion. We need to learn to respect everybody's opinion. Now, coming to this factor, we need to understand that since we've been on this process, people will always take things to the underground, and they're going to do their things in the underground. Nobody knows about it. Nobody has a clue about it. They do their self-praise, self-acclamation about deeds here and there. Now, that's okay. Now, if you fall out, why do you have to bring it in in the open? Why don't you keep it in the underground? Leave it in the underground and settle that score there. But then if you've brought it out, and Paparano being as accommodating as he can get, will then allow people to bring this thing to his own platform. We will feel that we are family. We all started there. And if we have issues, we can take it anywhere we like. Home is still the best. Now, if it's giving, both sides the opportunity to kind of hear their grievances, not everybody will be happy about how neutral you get. Look, this is not kindergarten. These are adults. And one thing we're not going to do is to tell them what to do and how to conduct themselves. But remember that whatever you do, when people start their own cooking in an enclosure and they haven't invited anyone to the process, when it goes wrong and the smell hits the street and it now becomes a poison chalice of some sort, anyone that intervenes and anyone who goes into the process to dampen that situation should be commended highly and be respected, regardless of how they decide to handle it. 1, the temper will be there. The shout will be there. Everybody will go out and shout their own on the street to this direction. The other one will shout his own to that direction. It wakes everybody up. And then when we're talking about this question, we need to focus on Paparano and Paparano's conduct and not use this to take sides or to discredit anyone's character and start bringing out open sort of like old wounds, because that will further divide us And that will further indicate where people stand. And obviously, once this session finishes and this topic finishes, another topic comes out, people on the other platform will use that to carry on the fight, because you hearing your opinion and being one-sided and calling that name and making one name positive and the other negative may not help us in the long run. But just to put make things clear from my own point of view, Paparano can only listen, he can accommodate as much as possible, but he's not going to lecture these people, he's not going to discredit them, and he's not going to take sides. That's what I have to say for now. Thank you.